That is the game. Jalen Hurts just got the first down with a minute and something seconds left to go. Cowboys only got one timeout. It's over. Um, so many opportunities to win this game. So many opportunities to. I like how they came out. The run game looked good in certain spots. The defense, especially in the second half, looked good in spots. CeeDee had a decent game. He had over 100 yards, but way too many drops. Way too many drops. He dropped a crucial one. That would have, oh my God. We would have been rolling. We would have been rolling. And then Miles Sanders, he comes off a big run, a 49-yard run. Number one, he got ran down by Zach Bond. That's already a problem. You shouldn't have been ran down. You should have scored on that. You should have scored on that. On that 49-yard run, Miles Sanders should have scored. Should have scored. Got ran down by Zach Bond from behind. And it wasn't an angle. That's penalty number one right there. Number two, you fumble in the fucking red zone. We were about to get the go-ahead touchdown. We were about to take the lead, and then you fumble, give the ball right back to Philadelphia. And Dak Prescott saved the touchdown because Quinyon Mitchell was about to take it to the house. Dak Prescott, that's one thing I can say about Dak Prescott. He's no bitch. He's no bitch. He put himself out there and he saved that touchdown. He saved it. It sucks because we had the opportunity to win this game and we just didn't. But I will say, for you to go into the defending Super Bowl champions' house, first game of the season, and you put up this type of valiant performance, I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that at all. At all. I'm not as upset as I thought I would be. No one expected us to win this game anyway, and for us to come this close, we should have won the game. We should have won the game. We had 3 opportunities to win this game, and we just didn't take it. We just didn't take it. Jalen Carter was a piece of shit. We all know. That really made things a little. That made things a little easier in the run game. Landon Dickerson. Towards the end, we started. The pressure started impacting Jalen Hurts a bit because Landon Dickerson was out. I don't know what's going on with him. He's obviously he's one of Philadelphia's top linemen, all pro linemen. You know, he's all world. So that was a big fucking deal. Let's see how he handles this for the remainder of the season. To be quite honest, I think he came back too soon. He just had, knee surgery or something like that? And he's playing against the Cowboys? I don't understand that, but hey. There are a lot of things I saw. We need to start getting more targets to George Pickens. Now, George Pickens made that boneheaded play when he just wrapped around the guy's head and brought him down. I don't know what something in the water. These Georgia Bulldogs, something in the water, because Nolan Smith, he had one too. So you got Nolan Smith, you got Jalen Carter, you got George Pickens. These Georgia dogs, it's something in the water with these motherfuckers. They just can't get right. I don't know. But we need to start factoring George Pickens in the game plan more. I understand that Dak has this rapport with CeeDee Lamb over the years, but we need to start putting the ball in George Pickens' hands. The dude is so fucking tall. I didn't know he was 6'3". I thought he was 6'1". But I feel like he's a foot taller than CeeDee. Like, the dude is so fucking tall, like, and lengthy. We need to start taking advantage of that. But for us to go to the link and to put up this type of game, even though I'm still mad because we had opportunities to win the game. But for us to come out like this, like people saying we were going to get destroyed by 2 touchdowns, 10 points at least and all this shit. For us to have a chance to win this game, I have high hopes on the season. Now, I'm not saying, we're going to go 12-5, 13-4, nothing like that. But I think we could go 10-7. I think we can go 10-7. I think we can sneak into a wild card. I think we can do that. I think we can beat Philadelphia when they come down here. I think we can beat them when they come down here. I think we can do well against the division. I know we're going to beat the Giants next week. I know that much. I know we're going to beat them. And the Bears, we got the Bears after that. I feel like we can dispatch the Bears. And then we got Micah Parsons and Green Bay coming back. I'm not down on seeing Coach Schottenheimer in his first game. You got Coach Schottenheimer in his first game. Kenny Clark, he was in for limited snaps, but he looked decent. Mozzie Smith was a healthy scratch. That's basically being cut. You were a first-round pick a few years ago, and you're a healthy scratch on a defensive line that's had a history of being maligned. Mozzie Smith, man, I didn't like the pick when we made it. I was like, this doesn't make sense. There's no way we should go for Mozzie Smith. We drafted him anyway. I don't know what our scouts saw in him. I didn't see when he played at Michigan. I was like, man, I wouldn't draft this guy. And they drafted him. The Cowboys are pretty good at drafting and developing players, but they really missed the mark on Mozzie, man. Sweet Jesus. But I'm not mad. Seeing what they were able to do in this game, especially with the offensive line. The offensive line looked decent in spots, but towards the end of the game when Vic Fangio started blitzing, they looked a little overwhelmed out there. But for the most part, they looked good. There was nothing that I would say. Number one, when you're playing against the defending Super Bowl champs, they retained most of their talent on offense. It's going to be tough to stop them consistently. So a lot of the drives that they were making in the first half, even when you got everything sewn up, Jalen Hurts still has his legs. He's still a tough person. He's still a tough motherfucker. So he's going to, whenever he sees green, he's going to run. He's going to do that. So it's really tough to stop the offense consistently. But I think the defense, for the most part, did a decent job. I like Marshawn Kneeland. It's good to see him out there. Sam Williams. I think we got something. But, the edge rushing by committee, I think we got something here. We'll just see how it plays out for the remainder of the season. But I really am. I'm proud how they went into the link. Banner hanging night, first game of the season. And they had a chance to win the game. They didn't look outmatched. They didn't look. If you paid attention to last season when we played against Philly, we gave up a combined 75 points in those two games. We were completely outmatched and overwhelmed. It was like a pro team going against a high school team. We were just completely outmatched. And for them to come into this game and have chances to actually win, just mistakes that you got to clean up, like drops, CeeDee, or holding on to the goddamn football, Miles Sanders. And I like Coach Schottenheimer. I think he did well for his first game calling plays. He looked good out there. He did. I think this team can win 10 games. I think we can sneak into the wild card. Based on the performance, based on what I've seen today, I think this team can win 10 games. I think we can beat the Giants twice. I think we can sweep the Giants again. I think we can beat the Eagles here. I think we can beat the Redskins one time. I think we can split with the Redskins. We did last year. I think we can do it this year. I think we can beat the Bears. I think we can beat the Bears. I know we can beat the Cardinals here. I know we can beat the Raiders here. I know we can beat the Vikings later on in the season. I know we can beat the Chargers. I know we can. This team can win 10 games. They can. And Javonte Williams looked pretty good. Man, he's had 2 touchdowns. He's a tough runner. He's a tough runner. I liked his tough running style. I do. Miles Sanders, let's see where it goes. But I'm like, you fumble the football in the red zone again, I'm cutting you for the remainder of the season. Like, that's unacceptable. But run game looked decent. Dak Prescott looked pretty good. He was hitting CeeDee. He was hitting them right. Dak looked good. Dak looked good. Dak is, I'm telling you right now, when they projected us to win 7.5 games this season, I'm like, Dak Prescott can win us at least 3 games on top of that. He can do that. As much as I've hated on Dak in the past, Dak looked good in this game. Dak, and other than the Chiefs, I don't see another team on the schedule as good as the Eagles. I don't. And I think Dak is going to show you why he was second in MVP voting 2 years ago. He's going to show you that. Dak looked good. He looked slimmer. I think he lost around 15 pounds this offseason. He looked good. I need to see him use his legs a little bit more. I do. I know he's not no damn Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. I know he's not. I know he's not a Jaden Daniels. He's not even a Patrick Mahomes when it comes to mobility. But he can still make something happen. He can still get you 3-4 yards. I want to see Dak use his legs more. That's what I want to see. But Dak looked good for the most part. And I think he can get us 10 games. I think he can. But brothers, like I said, I'm not too upset. I mean, I am a little perturbed because we had chances to win the game. It just didn't happen. But I'm not upset. Not upset at all. I like what I saw.